postcard by the harbor on a quiet summer day. A picture of the sea at sunset and boats that drifted far away. I thought about a distant memory, someone I once knew so well. So I found a place beside the water with a story left to tell. The words came slowly to the paper like waves upon the shore, bringing back forgotten moments I hadn't thought of anymore. But the postcard stayed beside me, never finding its way home. Some feelings live inside the heart, even when they're left alone. The sea carried every memory far beyond the evening sky, and some words remain unspoken, no matter how hard we try. Sunlight faded from the harbor as shadows stretched across the bay. I folded up the little message but never sent it on its way. Maybe time had changed the story, maybe life had moved along. Still the memories felt familiar, like an old and gentle song. I watched the waves erase the footprints left upon the sand below, and realized not every feeling needs somewhere else to go. But the postcard stayed beside me, never finding its way home. Some feelings live inside the heart, even when they're left alone. The sea carried every memory far beyond the evening sky, and some words remain unspoken, no matter how hard we try. Not every goodbye needs an answer. Not every road meets again. Some memories are enough to keep without holding on to them. So the postcard stayed beside me as the stars began to shine, and I left it with the ocean like a small part of my time. The sea carried every memory into the night so wide, and the words I never sent away remained peacefully inside. I arrived where the sea meets the sky, with a suitcase and time to spare. The morning breeze felt soft and kind, and sunlight lingered everywhere. Old stone streets and distant waves welcomed me without a sound. I slowed my steps and let my heart settle gently all around. Nothing called my name today, no reason to rush ahead. For a little while I could forget the thoughts inside my head. So I sat beside the water, watching bright reflections run. Every wave seemed softly whispering, stay a little longer in the sun. Leave your worries far behind, let the quiet day unfold. Some moments ask for nothing more than a heart at ease and slow. The afternoon drifted peacefully, like an old familiar song. The world felt smaller by the sea, and somehow I belonged. A simple table by the shore, a gentle wind upon my face. Everything I carried here grew lighter in this place. The years seem distant from me now, like footprints near the tide. And every corner of the town invited me inside. So I sat beside the water, watching bright reflections run. Every wave seems softly whispering, stay a little longer in the sun. Leave your worries far behind, let the quiet day unfold. Some moments ask for nothing more than a heart at ease and slow. Maybe peace is found this way in ordinary days like these, not in places far away, but in the sea and summer breeze. So I sat beside the water till the afternoon was done, and I carried home a quiet feeling, warm and gentle as the sun. The suitcase stood beside the doorway as the morning slowly came. The sea was shining in the distance, just as it had on my first day. The harbor woke in quiet colors, boats were drifting with the tide. Everything looked much the same, yet something had changed inside. The roads were waiting for me now, Leaving summer behind, I took its memories with me. The sunlight on the water and the endless sound of the sea. Though the season was ending, its warmth would still remain, like a gentle melody, returning once again. I walked the streets one final time, past every place I'd come to know. The cafe by the harbor, the winding lanes below. A soft breeze crossed the village, like a quiet last goodbye. And I paused beside the shoreline, watching waves roll by. Some journeys never really end, they travel on inside, in moments we remember long after the goodbye. Leaving summer behind, I took its memories with me. The sunlight on the water and the endless sound of the sea. Though the season was ending, its warmth would still remain, like a gentle melody, returning once again. The years will keep on moving, like waves upon the shore, but certain days stay with us forever at the heart's door. Leaving summer behind, I watched the coastline disappear, but every quiet memory still felt beautifully near. Though the season was ending, its warmth would still remain, like a gentle melody, returning once again. The evening settled softly as the daylight slipped away. I walked beside the shoreline at the quiet end of day. Then a distant melody drifted through the cooling air. A familiar kind of feeling made me stop and listen there. Couldn't name the memory or the place it came from, but somehow that old melody felt like someone I'd known. A song carried by the wind across the sea tonight, bringing back forgotten moments like stars returning to the sky. Every note felt like a doorway to a time I used to know, and the waves kept moving gently to the rhythm far below. were glowing along the quiet bay, and the music kept on floating as the night embraced the day. Faces from another lifetime seemed to pass before my eyes, like photographs remembered under distant summer skies. Some memories never leave us, they simply wait their turn, hidden somewhere in the silence, until a song returns. A song carried by the wind across the sea tonight, bringing back forgotten moments like stars returning to the sky. Every note felt like a doorway to a time I used to know, and the waves kept moving gently to the rhythm far below. Years may come and years may go, like seasons passing through, but certain songs remain forever, holding pieces of the truth. A song carried by the wind stayed with me through the night, like an old friend sitting quietly beneath the moonlit light. Every note felt like a memory too precious to let go, and the sea kept moving gently as it always seemed to know. A quiet table by the sea, the afternoon was drifting slow. A cup of coffee, a gentle breeze, and nowhere else I had to go. The sunlight danced upon the waves, small boats moved across the blue. I sat alone but never felt like I was missing something new. The world kept turning far away beyond the harbor line, but all I needed in that moment was this little piece of time. Under the summer breeze, I watched the hours softly flow. Nothing special happened here, yet I didn't want to go. The sea was singing quietly, the sky was wide above, and simple moments like these were more than enough. People passed and disappeared, like stories carried by the wind. Some were leaving, some arrived, each journey finding its own end. I listened to the distant sounds of laughter floating through the air, and felt a kind of peacefulness I hadn't noticed living there. No plans waiting down the road, didn't want to go. The sea was singing quietly, the sky was wide above, and simple moments like these were more than enough. Sometimes happiness arrives without a grand design. It finds a chair beside the sea and asks you to stay a while. Under the summer breeze, the day slowly faded from view, and I carried home the calm I found beneath a sky so blue. The sea was singing quietly long after day was done, and the memory stayed with me like the warmth of summer sun. A quiet cup upon the table, the morning sun was shining bright. The sea stretched far beyond the harbor, sparkling in the gentle light. People passed without a hurry. The day unfolded peacefully. I sat and watched the moving water, with nowhere else I needed to be. The breeze carried familiar feelings like memories from long ago, and every wave beyond the shoreline seemed to move a little slow. With a coffee facing the sea, I watched another day begin. The world felt calm around me, like a place I'd always been. Nothing special filled the moment, yet everything felt right somehow. Just the sea, the sky and sunlight, and the quiet of the now. The harbor boats were gently swaying beneath a sky so clear and wide. A distant song from somewhere nearby floated softly with the tide. I took my time and stayed a while, listening to the ocean sound. The simple things I often missed were suddenly all around. The years seemed lighter in that moment, like clouds that drift away, and all the things that once felt heavy felt smaller with the day. With a coffee facing the sea, I watched another day begin. The world felt calm around me, like a place I'd always been. Nothing special filled the moment, yet everything felt with a coffee facing the sea. I watched the afternoon grow long and carried home a peaceful feeling, like the echo of a song. Nothing special filled the moment, yet it stayed with me somehow. Just the sea, the sky and sunlight, and the quiet of the now. Every morning from my window I could see the water shine just beyond the quiet roadway where the sunlight crossed the line. Seagulls drifting through the distance, boats asleep beside the shore. Something in that simple view made me smile a little more. Began so peacefully before a word was said. The sea was always waiting there, just beyond the road ahead. Across the street, the ocean called with waves that rolled so slow. A familiar kind of comfort only summer seems to know. Every glance out of the window made the world feel bright and new, and the sea kept telling stories in every shade of blue. I would sit and watch the harbor while the afternoon went by. Fishing boats and distant sails moving underneath the sky. Hours passed without me noticing. Time felt softer than before, like a memory returning to a place it knew once more. Nothing hurried, nothing changed. The world moved at its own pace, and somehow every passing wave made this town feel like home. Across the street, the ocean called with waves that roll so slow. A familiar kind of comfort only summer seems to know. Every glance out of the window made the world feel bright and new, and the sea kept telling stories in every shade of blue. Some places stay inside your heart long after you have gone, not because they were remarkable, but because they felt like home. Across the street, the ocean called. As evening touched the sky, and I knew I'd remember this whenever years went by. Every glance out of the window still returns inside my mind, like a quiet summer picture that time could never leave behind. Beyond the crowded shoreline to a quiet stretch of sand, where the sea met open distance and the sky touched the land. No voices filled the afternoon. No footprints marked the way, only waves arriving gently, then slowly drifting away. I sat down near the water and listened to the tide. There was nothing I needed, nothing left to hide. Where the waves begin and the horizon never ends, I found a place of silence carried softly by the wind. The world felt far behind me, like a dream already gone, and the sea kept moving slowly, singing its endless song. The sunlight danced upon the water, silver across the blue. Every wave seemed to whisper a story both old and true. I watched the afternoon unfolding without a single plan, feeling smaller than the ocean, yet peaceful where I stand. The hours passed unnoticed, like clouds above the sea, and every rolling wave brought a little calm to me. Where the waves begin and the horizon never ends, I found a place of silence carried softly by the wind. The world felt far behind me, like a dream already gone, and the sea kept moving slowly, singing its endless song. Some answers never arrive in words, they rise and fall like tides, waiting quietly inside us for the right moment in life. Where the waves begin beneath the fading golden light, I stayed until the evening welcomed softly by the night. The world felt far behind me as the day moved gently on, and the sea kept moving slowly, singing its endless song. The days were passing quietly, like pages turning in the breeze. Morning light upon the harbor, warm evenings by the sea. I knew this season wouldn't last, the calendar said so, but somehow every golden hour made it harder to let go. The sunset seemed a little softer, the nights a little slow, and every moment whispered, don't be too quick to go. Summer stayed a little longer than I thought it ever would, holding on to quiet moments, making ordinary feel so good. The sea was glowing in the distance beneath the fading sun, and I wish this gentle season was only just begun. cafe chairs were still outside. The evening air was warm. People gathered by the shoreline, watching colors slowly form. I walked along familiar streets that now felt part of me, like I belonged here all along, beside the endless sea. I knew tomorrow waited somewhere beyond this town, but for now the world was peaceful and the sun was sinking down. Summer stayed a little longer than I thought it ever would, holding on to quiet moments, making ordinary feel so good. The sea was glowing in the distance beneath the fading sun, and I wish this gentle season was only just begun. Maybe every beautiful season knows exactly when to leave. That's why we hold it closer than we ever realize we need. Summer stayed a little longer in the memories I would keep, like sunlight on the water or the sound of waves in sleep. Though the season kept on moving and another day would come, a part of it remained with me long after it was gone. The afternoon moved slowly across the rooftops by the sea. A gentle light filled every corner with simple warmth around me. The harbor rested in the distance, the waves rolled lazily ashore. Nothing seemed to ask for anything, and I needed nothing more. The hours drifted like a melody, soft and easy to recall. And somewhere in the silence, I felt at peace with it all. The color of quiet afternoons was painted in the summer sky, in the sea beyond the village, and the clouds drifting by. Every moment felt so gentle, every breath felt light and free, like the world had slowed its turning for a little while with me. A distant song from an open window floated through the warm sea air. Children laughing down the roadway added music everywhere. I watched the sunlight on the water shimmer softly as it fell. Some memories don't need words to stay with us so well. The day asked nothing of me, and I asked nothing in return. Sometimes happiness is quiet, a lesson time can learn. The color of quiet afternoons was painted in the summer sky, in the sea beyond the village, and the clouds drifted gentle. Every breath felt light and free, like the world had slowed its turning for a little while with me. Years may pass and seasons change like waves that reach the shore, but some afternoons remain inside the heart forevermore. The color of quiet afternoons still lives within my mind, like sunlight on a distant sea, too beautiful to leave behind. Every moment felt so gentle, every breath felt light and free, and that peaceful summer feeling still returns to visit me. I stayed a little longer by the harbor near the sea. The afternoon was fading slowly into evening quietly. The sunlight touched the water with colors soft and gold, and every passing minute felt too beautiful to hold. People gathered by the shoreline, watching daylight drift away. No one seemed to be in a hurry to leave the end of day. Until the lights come on, I'll stay and watch the sky, where the sea and evening meet, and the last birds wander by. The town begins to shimmer as shadows gently fall, and every window glowing feels like home to all. The cafes filled with laughter and music floated through the air. The harbor moved more slowly now, with reflections everywhere. A warm breeze crossed the waterfront as daylight slipped from view, and I found myself remembering moments simple and true. The day was almost over, but I wished it could remain like a favorite melody you want to hear again. Until the lights come on, I'll stay and watch the sky, where the sea and evening meet, and the last birds wander by. The town begins to shimmer as shadows gently fall, and every window glowing feels like home to all. Some evenings leave a feeling that words could never explain, a quiet kind of happiness that lingers and remains. Until the lights come on and stars appear above, I'll keep this peaceful moment and everything I love. The town begins to shimmer beneath the deepening blue, and the memory of this evening will stay forever true. through the narrow streets where sunlight covered every wall. Flowers swayed above the windows and summer answered every call. The air was warm with distant laughter drifting softly through the day. Every corner seemed to offer another reason just to stay. I wasn't searching for anything, no destination in my mind, but somehow every step I took left a little weight behind. Through the wide and winding pathways, I let the afternoon unfold. Every street held quiet beauty, every story felt untold. With the sea beyond the rooftops and the sunlight shining free, I found a simple kind of happiness walking slowly by the sea. Old blue doors and shaded balconies passed beside me one by one. Time moved gently through the village beneath the warm Mediterranean sun. An old cafe around the corner played a song from long ago. For a moment I could almost feel the years begin to slow. The world outside seemed far away beyond these peaceful lanes, and every step through this small town brought calmness back again. Through the wide and winding pathways, I let the afternoon unfold. Every street held quiet beauty, every story felt untold. With the sea beyond the rooftops and the sunlight shining free, I found a simple kind of happiness walking slowly by the sea. Sometimes the best journeys happen without a map or careful plan, just following the light ahead and becoming who you are. Through the wide and winding pathways, as the golden daylight faded low, I carried home more than memories from the streets I came to know. With the sea beyond the rooftops and the evening setting free, a little piece of that summer town stayed forever here with me. I bought a postcard by the harbor on a quiet summer day, a picture of the sea at sunset and boats that drifted far away. I thought about a distant memory, someone I once knew so well. So I found a place beside the water with a story left to tell. The words came slowly to the paper like waves upon the shore, bringing back forgotten moments I hadn't thought of anymore. But the postcard stayed beside me, never finding it its way home. Some feelings live inside the heart, even when they're left alone. The sea carried every memory far beyond the evening sky, and some words remain unspoken, no matter how hard we try. The sunlight faded from the harbor as shadows stretched across the bay. I folded up the little message, but never sent it on its way. Maybe time had changed the story, maybe life had moved along. Still the memories felt familiar, like an old and gentle song. I watched the waves erase the footprints left upon the sand below, and realized not every feeling needs somewhere else to go. But the postcard stayed beside me, never finding its way home. Some feelings live inside the heart, even when they're left alone. The sea carried every memory far beyond the evening sky, and some words remain unspoken, no matter how hard we try. Not every goodbye needs an answer. Not every road meets again. Some memories are enough to keep without holding on to them. So the postcard stayed beside me as the stars began to shine, and I left it with the ocean like a small part of my time. The sea carried every memory into the night so wide, and the words I never sent away remained peacefully inside. I arrived where the sea meets the sky, with a suitcase and time to spare. The morning breeze felt soft and kind, and sunlight lingered everywhere. Old stone streets and distant waves welcomed me without a sound. I slowed my steps and let my heart settle gently all around. Nothing called my name today, no reason to rush ahead. For a little while I could forget the thoughts inside my head. So I sat beside the water, watching bright reflections run. Every wave seemed softly whispering, stay a little longer in the sun. Leave your worries far behind, let the quiet day unfold. Some felt smaller by the sea, and somehow I belonged. A simple table by the shore, a gentle wind upon my face, everything I carried here grew lighter in this place. The years seem distant from me now, like footprints near the tide, and every corner of the town invited me inside. So I sat beside the water, watching bright reflections run. Every wave seemed softly whispering, stay a little longer in the sun. Leave your worries far behind, let the quiet day unfold. Some moments ask for nothing more than a heart at ease and slow. Maybe peace is found this way in ordinary days like these, not in places far away, but in the sea and summer breeze. So I sat beside the water till the afternoon was done, and I carried home a quiet feeling, warm and gentle as the sun. The suitcase stood beside the doorway as the morning slowly came. The sea was shining in the distance, just as it had on my first day. The harbor woke in quiet colors, boats were drifting with the tide. Everything looked much the same, yet something had changed inside. The roads were waiting for me now, beyond the shore and sky. But leaving wasn't easy when the days had passed so kind. Leaving summer behind, I took its memories with me. The sunlight on the water and the endless sound of the sea. Though the season was ending, its warmth would still remain, like a gentle melody, returning once again. I walked the streets one final time, past every place I'd come to know. still felt beautifully near. Though the season was ending, its warmth would still remain, like a gentle melody, returning once again.
Settled softly as the daylight slipped away. I walked beside the shoreline at the quiet end of day. Then a distant melody drifted through the cooling air. A familiar kind of feeling made me stop and listen there. Couldn't name the memory or the place it came from, but somehow that old melody felt like someone I'd known. A song carried by the wind across the sea tonight, bringing back forgotten moments like stars returning to the sky. Every note felt like a doorway to a time I used to know, and the waves kept moving gently to the rhythm far below. The harbor lights were glowing along the quiet bay, and the music kept on floating as the night embraced the day. Faces from another lifetime seemed to pass before my eyes, like photographs remembered under distant summer skies. Some memories never leave us, they simply wait their turn, hidden somewhere in the silence, until a song returns. A song carried by the wind across the sea tonight, bringing back forgotten moments like stars returning to the sky. Every note felt like a doorway to a time I used to know, and the waves kept moving gently to the rhythm far below. Years may come and years may go, like seasons passing through, but certain songs remain forever, holding pieces of the truth. A song carried by the wind stayed with me through the night, like an old friend sitting quietly beneath the moonlit light. Every note felt like a memory too precious to let go, and the sea kept moving gently as it always seemed to know.
cup of coffee, a gentle breeze, and nowhere else I had to go. The sunlight danced upon the waves, small boats moved across the blue. I sat alone but never felt like I was missing something new. The world kept turning far away, beyond the harbor line. But all I needed in that moment was this little piece of time. Under the summer breeze, I watched the hours softly flow. Nothing special happened here, yet I didn't want to go. The sea was singing quietly, the sky was wide above, and simple moments like these were more than enough. People passed and disappeared, like stories carried by the wind. Some were leaving, some arrived, each journey finding its own end. I listened to the distant sounds of laughter floating through the air, and felt a kind of peacefulness I hadn't noticed living there. No plans waiting down the road, no reason to move on. The afternoon kept holding me, like an old familiar song. Under the summer breeze, I watched the hours softly flow. Nothing special happened here, yet I didn't want to go. The sea was singing quietly, the sky was wide above, and simple moments like these were more than enough. Sometimes happiness arrives without a grand design. It finds a chair beside the sea and asks you to stay a while. Under the summer breeze, the day slowly faded from view, and I carried home the calm I found beneath the sky so blue. The sea was singing quietly long after day was done, and the memory stayed with me like the warmth of summer sun. A quiet cup upon the table. The morning sun was shining bright. The sea stretched far beyond the harbor, sparkling in the gentle light. People passed without a hurry. The day unfolded peacefully. I sat and watched the moving water, with nowhere else I needed to
The breeze carried familiar feelings like memories from long ago. And every wave beyond the shoreline seemed to move a little slow. With a coffee facing the sea, I watched another day begin. The world felt calm around me, like a place I'd always been. Nothing special filled the moment, yet everything felt right somehow. Just the sea, the sky and sunlight, and the quiet of the now. The harbor boats were gently swaying beneath a sky so clear and wide. A distant song from somewhere nearby floated softly with the tide. I took my time and stayed a while, listening to the ocean sound. The simple things I often missed were suddenly all around. The years seemed lighter in that moment, like clouds that drift away. And all the things that once felt heavy felt smaller with the day. With a coffee facing the sea, I watched another day begin. The world felt calm around me, like a place I'd always been. Nothing special filled the moment, yet everything felt right somehow. Just the sea, the sky and sunlight, and the quiet of the now. Sometimes peace arrives so softly, you hardly know it's there. It sits beside you in the sunlight, like a friend who understands. With a coffee facing the sea, I watched the afternoon grow long and carried home a peaceful feeling, like the echo of a song. Nothing special filled the moment, yet it stayed with me somehow. Just the sea, the sky and sunlight, and the quiet of the now. Every morning from my window, I could see the water shine just beyond the quiet roadway where the sunlight crossed the line. Seagulls drifting through the distance, boats asleep beside the shore. Something in that simple view made me smile a little more. Began so peacefully before a word was said. The sea was always waiting there, just beyond the road ahead. Across the street, the ocean called, with waves that rolled so slow. A familiar kind of comfort only summer seems to know. Every glance out of the window made the world feel sails moving underneath the sky. Hours passed without me noticing. Time felt softer than before, like a memory returning to a place it knew once more. Nothing hurried, nothing changed. The world moved at its own pace, and somehow every passing wave made this town feel like home. Across the street, the ocean called, with waves that roll so slow. A familiar kind of comfort only summer seems to know. Every glance out of the window made the world feel bright and new, and the sea kept telling stories in every shade of blue. Some places stay inside your heart long after you have gone, not because they were remarkable, but because they felt like home. Across the street, the ocean called, his evening touched the sky, and I knew I'd remember this whenever years went by. Every glance out of the window still returns inside my mind, like a quiet summer picture that time could never leave behind. Beyond the crowded shoreline to a quiet stretch of sand, where the sea met open distance and the sky touched the land. No voices filled the afternoon, no footprints marked the way, only waves arriving gently, then slowly drifting away. I sat down near the water and listened to the tide. There was nothing I needed, nothing left to hide. Where the waves begin and the horizon never ends, I found a place of silence carried softly by the wind. Dream already gone, and the sea kept moving slowly, singing its endless song. The sunlight danced upon the water, silver across the blue. Every wave seemed to whisper a story both old and true. I watched the afternoon unfolding without a single plan, feeling smaller than the ocean, yet peaceful where I stand. The hours passed unnoticed, like clouds above the sea, and every rolling wave brought a little calm to me. Where the waves begin and the horizon never ends, I found a place of silence carried softly by the wind. The world felt far behind me, like a dream already gone,
Days were passing quietly, like pages turning in the breeze. Morning light upon the harbor, warm evenings by the sea. I knew this season wouldn't last, the calendar said so. But somehow every golden hour made it harder to let go. The sunset seemed a little softer, the nights a little slow, and every moment whispered, don't be too quick to go. Summer stayed a little longer than I thought it ever would, holding on to quiet moments, making ordinary feel so good. The sea was glowing in the distance beneath the fading sun, and I wish this gentle season was only just begun. The cafe chairs were still outside, the evening air was warm. People gathered by the shoreline, watching colors slowly form. I walked along familiar streets that now felt part of me, like I belonged here all along, beside the endless sea. I knew tomorrow waited somewhere beyond this town, but for now the world was peaceful and the sun was sinking down. Summer stayed a little longer than I thought it ever would, holding on to quiet moments, making ordinary feel so good. The sea was glowing in the distance beneath the fading sun, and I wish this gentle season was only just begun. Maybe every beautiful season knows exactly when to leave. That's why we hold it closer than we ever realize we need. Summer stayed a little longer in the memories I would keep, like sunlight on the water or the sound of waves in sleep. Though the season kept on moving and another day would come, a part of it remained with me long after it was gone. The afternoon moved slowly across the rooftops by the sea. A gentle light filled every corner with simple warmth around me. The harbor rested in the distance, the waves rolled lazily ashore. Nothing seemed to ask for anything, and I needed nothing more. The hours drifted like a melody, soft and easy to recall. And somewhere in the silence, I felt at peace with it all. The color of quiet afternoons was painted in the summer sky, in the sea beyond the village, and the clouds drifting by.
world had slowed its turning for a little while with me. A distant song from an open window floated through the warm sea air. Children laughing down the roadway added music everywhere. I watched the sunlight on the water shimmer softly as it fell. Some memories don't need words to stay with us so well. The day asked nothing of me, and I asked nothing in return. Sometimes happiness is quiet, a lesson time can learn. The color of quiet afternoons was painted in the summer sky, in the sea beyond the village, and the clouds drifting by. Every moment felt so gentle, every breath felt light and free, like the world had slowed its turning for a little while with me. Years may pass and seasons change like waves that reach the shore, but some afternoons remain inside the heart forevermore. The color of quiet afternoons still lives within my mind, like sunlight on a distant sea, too beautiful to leave behind. Every moment felt so gentle, every breath felt light and free, and that peaceful summer feeling still returns to visit me. I stayed a little longer by the harbor near the sea. The afternoon was fading slowly into evening quietly. The sunlight touched the water with colors soft and gold, and every passing minute felt too beautiful to hold. People gathered by the shoreline, watching daylight drift away. No one seemed to be in a hurry to leave the end of day. Until the lights come on, I'll stay and watch the sky, where the sea and evening meet, and the last birds wander by. The town begins to shimmer as shadows gently fall, and every window glowing feels like home to all. The cafes filled with laughter and music floated through the air. The harbor moved more slowly now, with reflections everywhere. A warm breeze crossed the waterfront as daylight slipped from view, and I found myself remembering moments simple and true. The day was almost over, but I wished it could remain like a favorite melody you want to hear again. Until the lights come on, I'll stay
stars appear above, I'll keep this peaceful moment and everything I love. The town begins to shimmer beneath the deepening blue, and the memory of this evening will stay forever true. Through the narrow streets where sunlight covered every wall, flowers swayed above the windows and summer answered every call. The air was warm with distant laughter drifting softly through the day. Every corner seemed to offer another reason just to stay. Wasn't searching for anything, no destination in my mind, but somehow every step I took left a little weight behind. Through the wide and winding pathways, I let the afternoon unfold. Every street held quiet beauty, every story felt untold. The sea beyond the rooftops and the sunlight shining free, I found a simple kind of happiness walking slowly by the sea. Old blue doors and shaded balconies passed beside me one by one. Time moved gently through the village beneath the warm Mediterranean sun. An old cafe around the corner played a song from long ago. For a moment I could almost feel the years begin to slow. The world outside seemed far away beyond these peaceful lanes, and every step through this small town brought calmness back again. Through the wide and winding pathways, I let the afternoon unfold. Every street held quiet beauty, every story felt untold. The sea beyond the rooftops and the sunlight shining free, I found a simple kind of happiness walking slowly by the sea. Sometimes the best journeys happen without a map or careful plan. Just following the light ahead and becoming who you are. Through the wide and winding pathways, as the golden daylight faded low, I carried home more than memories from the streets I came to know. With the sea beyond the rooftops and the setting free, a little piece of that summer town stayed forever here with me.